One of the things in teaching anyone the elements of playing pickleball is what kind of a background they bring into the sport. A lot of the people coming in have a tennis background. They've heard about pickleball and they're curious about it. There's a couple of differences that pickleball have that are obvious when you first look at it. One is our paddles are not as big as the tennis rackets. The second thing is we have a plastic ball rather than a tennis ball, and that translates into a difference where when our balls bounce off the court, they don't bounce as high as a tennis ball. So tennis players coming in are expecting the ball to bounce up to them, and when they hit the ball, where our balls don't come up as high, so I see people swinging and missing. They haven't made that adjustment. The other thing is obviously with the smaller paddle than a tennis racket, they're expecting the ball to be out here to hit with a racket, and our paddle is here. So I see a lot of tennis players swinging and missing, expecting the ball and the racket to be out here. So those are things that people have to really rewire your brain to play pickleball when you come in from a tennis background. Same thing with racquetball, because of the differences in terms of how a racquetball bounces and the paddles that are used in racquetball. They have to rewire their brain again for the differences in terms of pickleball. But if you have that type of background, it's easy to learn those types of skills and to rewire your brain to play competitively in terms of pickleball fairly quickly. For the person who doesn't have any racket sport or athletic background, it's a little longer process to get them to be able to play competently in terms of pickleball. They don't have the hand-eye coordination, they don't have the understanding of depth perception, of moving to get to the ball. So it's a process that takes a little bit longer. It doesn't mean that they can't play as competently as other people, but it's going to take them a little bit longer. So wherever level you're at, you can bring those elements into pickleball and have a lot of